There is a photograph of me somewhere in 1989 at the age of 6, looking intently at a model railway exhibition, or an exhibit at a model railway exhibition with my brother. I still remember having that photo taken, and I think that probably is the earliest memory of wanting to have some kind of train of my own. I don't know at what point that desire to have a train of my own changed from being indoors to being the railway in the garden, but that is definitely the beginning of my love of all things tiny railways. This week's adventure is going to be firming up the end turn of the current layout, because it's a bit ghetto at the moment. So we're going to be digging some holes and doing some gardening. But first, the catchiest intro music in all of model railway television. Cue the metal. Firstly, this week, I just want to say you should all use Lamy or Lamy pens. And yes, I am a pretentious idiot and writing a fountain pen. So this is this week's plan. Currently the track has 2 straights which are on independent supports, and then a semicircle 600mm radius there. This has a long straight support here, and a point here, and a point here roughly, and then turf and everything underneath. My plan is to remove the track here and here, leaving these 2 straights as it is, and then dig out all of this turf. There is a relatively large kind of palmy tree thing here, which I'm going to leave, and there is a concrete slab that starts here. I'm going to dig right up to that slab. I then have a pile of bricks over here somewhere, which I'm going to build as a main support underneath where the track will go. And they'll be cemented in. See, they might not be cemented in. I might just really compact the dirt down underneath. It's not really going anywhere, so there's probably enough support. I'm then going to backfill the areas where the turf was that I've dug out and replant something. That is the bit I don't know what yet. I think I'm actually going to backfill dirt up and over this section of the track, so this is all elevated with potentially dirt or gravel or something on top, so the bricks will not be obviously bricks. It will be more of a kind of natural hill feature up there. So that's the plan. What actually happens, we will find out by the end of the video. So next, probably going to be in the garden. So here's the garden. Here we are. Beautiful Sunday morning. As the previous me just said, we're going to be digging some of the garden out now. So let's just have a look at what the ground looks like compared to the little map that I just drew. Also, Lila is here. Here we have the track. This will break here and the same on the other side. I never fixed the track down, so that'll just easily come away. These sections here, there is a little bit of cement underneath, but to be honest, I didn't do a very good job because I was running out of cement. This one is a bit more solidly in, but I potentially might leave this one in because it is actually pretty solid. Maybe not. So I will dig out pretty much from there to there and across and then back down here, hopefully not disturbing this too much. This grass, because this is lovely bison grass, That's actually, there's the slab there, so I'm hoping this will just come away pretty easily, and then once we've chopped these sections out, should all be good. Okay, I'm going to do some digging today. What have you got in your mouth? Open your mouth. Have you got Daddy's chocolate biscuit? Did you like Daddy's chocolate biscuit? Yeah. We'll focus on the digging now. Take two, the camera fell over. I'm very sweaty. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's a blue day. It's very sweaty. We are done. Didn't find anything other than one worm and a lot of grass, so that wasn't too bad. Never know what to find when I dig in the grass in Australia. Then I'm going to use the top of one of the supports, this thing, to edge that side. Back end is going to be concrete, and I'll work something else out for these two. Alright, here's a little trick which, if you're not in the trades or ever built anything, you might not know about. A lot of saws come with a straight edge, so I'm going to use this bit of wood as the edge for this border. Just going to measure it roughly off about here. And that will give you 90 degrees to the edge of your bit of wood. Now, obviously, if your bit of wood edge isn't straight, then your 90 degrees is going to be off, but most wood's pretty straight these days. Only a snail. So here we have a roughly little bit of dirt. Now we'll reconnect the track and see off the top of the screen how far we're off with the bricks. It always amazes me when working with this stuff how hot it gets. Now we're in a winter, granted it's an Aussie winter, but it's a winter and the brass rails get almost uncomfortably hot. Now the problem I had last time was that the track did a big dip like that, so this time I need to be much better. So this is probably actually this is the middle point. So the figure is, if I get this right, then I can knock all the other ones in around it. So used to be a bit low at this end, a bit higher at that end. Anyway, I'll lay a few more bricks and we'll come back. So the bricks done. And I'll show you, look at this. So now, when you go around, without really the use of any wedges, the track does not flex. Let's see if we can just adjust some of that out. There we go, get rid of that sun flare. Yes, polarization filter. Polarizing filter? Someone who knows about cameras tell me. Anyway, fancy lens that spins around on the front of my GoPro. Anyway, back to the train. I couldn't get to this point without sending the train round, so here we go. This train is slipping a lot on the tracks. I don't know why it's slipping today, it wasn't the other day. So yes, plastic wheels, metal rails, and not much weight means that it slips a lot on that gradient, because there is a fair difference in height between this side and the other side. Just turn this round. So off we go. See if it's better the other way. Strange you get stuck at that top end. I think this rails it there. But what? It might be that little bit there. See if I can just tweak that in a bit. Hopefully you can hear this with me behind the mic. Let's tweak it and see. Moment of truth. Yeah. IKEA pliers, just where the track pin had been bent out from all the abuse over the last year. So just nipped it back in with a set of pliers and we're good. I think that is a success. There we go. So as I get a overhead picture, hands are filthy. Although there is something to be said for spending the day, well not even the day, a few hours scrabbling around in the dirt, chopping up bits of wood and playing with bricks. Granted, it's not everyone's cup of tea to be making a model railway, garden railway, but whatever it is, there's something about working with your hands that makes you feel like you've achieved something. So yeah, perhaps this will be the end. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and as always, choo choo.